Well guys, here's a sight you haven't seen in a while. This is from the target end of the range. It's going to be a nice day. It's going to be hot out though. And I see all that stuff in the sky there. They're chemtrailing the shit out of us again today, boys. See all that? Some big old nasty chemtrails there. Right? Yeah, well, still amazing to me how freaking blind, ignorant people are about this stuff. But at any rate, I'm not going to let that spoil my day, so heading back, get set up, and we'll get to doing some shooting. Well, and so here's something some of you may be familiar with. This is my Grunick Precision rifle. It's a beast. It's heavy barrel, of course. It's proved to be a very accurate and just really enjoyable firearm to shoot, but I've had this thing a while now. It was actually built in 2001. I'm not the first owner of it, but it was a custom build Grunick back then in 2001. This was about a $3,500 rifle, and so it's an expensive thing. I enjoy shooting it. It is chambered in 30-06. Which I like. It can and will and does propel a 190 grain round, 2,900, between 2,900 and 3,000 foot a second, 27-inch barrel. That's with like 60 grains of reloader 22 powder. This is a 200 grain Sierra Match King. Vidavori N165 powder. 56 grains of it, and I have here showing here that it produced 2,550 foot a second. So we'll see how it goes with where I got my turret set at. Starting to get the sun coming out now, so it's trying to be in my face a little bit. Not bad though.
Oh, we don't need to do all that. I can just stick my head over.
Upper right hand target. Upper right hand diamond.
That's what does it. If you just sit down and look through the sight and squeeze that puppy right in there. Yeah, I
think it's in the red again on the diamond. I'll have to look. Like I say, it's kind of hard to see. See now that load right there, that's flattening out the primer reasonably. So I know that at that point, it's getting right to its point of where you want to keep the powder charge at. See it there? It's actually right at the top tip of the diamond, just slightly off it to the left.
That's good, but it's just not where you want
I think that just holed my first shot. Yeah. Not bad at all. I mean, nothing to, but I can tell it's working the case a little bit. Not going to change anything on that. I'm going to, it just basically is absolutely right next to my first shot. Maybe touching it even.
on the second ring up there. Anyway, still right out of the hanger. Okay. So, got 6 shots apiece.
I don't know. That looks like that's right at it too. Pretty snappy right there. That is a
This is my first batch right here, and
quarter MOA so far, 3 shots.
what I'm looking for
Huh.
is
Maybe those Vidavori guys are onto something, huh?
after these bullets are shot, okay, the mouth.
It's a pretty gentle load. For whatever reason, it feels gentle against the shoulder. Let's look. I think that just went through my other holes. I like that.
Expand
That is,
where after we shoot this,
that's pretty righteous right there.
they'll go in, more expansion.
This might be a load, a keeper load for doing some, some very pinpoint good shooting. See if we can make it a 5-shot group here. Wow. What I see there is what I see. That is a deadly accurate load. That is a tiny, tiny little group. Huh. I like it. Good thing I still got some of that N165 powder. I'm going to have to maybe whip up another batch of those things. Today, just sorry guys, but I got to be a little braggadocious. But this is the Steyr match rifle. I've had this for a while. It's awesome. I have all the original paperwork with it, the original diopter sights. It was intended for 300-meter shooting competition, and boy, it's awesome. They only made, I think my understanding is, they only made about 1,000 of these, and like maybe 100 of them were imported into the United States. But I'm going to shoot it today. It's chambered in 7.5 by 5.5 Swiss. That was its original incarnation. This is what they call the SBS 96. Safety bolt system of 1996. Consequently, all the Steyr rifles after this, their hunting rifles, sniper rifles, were built on this action. But this was the original flagship of that action. And so I consider myself very lucky to have been able to find this. And to say what it's worth, I don't know. I've been offered several $1,000s for it, which I didn't take. I almost made a deal on it once, but then I got seller's remorse and backed out of it. Guy wasn't happy. But at any rate, there's almost no information about these things online. It's hard to say what it's worth because it is so rare. But as you can see, it's an awesome, beautiful firearm. This one here is like brand new. And as I stated, I have all the original paperwork and original diopter sights for it. So at any rate, I thought I just wanted to show that to you guys. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, let's take a look at it again. Pretty nice firearm, huh? This has I put a loopholed 6x18 Vari-X2 target scope on it, target reticle, target turrets, and actually they're both pretty contemporary. This rifle came out in 1996, as did the scope, I believe. But check out the trigger on it. Beautiful trigger. It's like super duper adjustable, like 7 different ways, and this thing is absolutely the bomb. But something else I wanted to show you is up at the manor. They have sales like every couple weeks up there for people that moved out, or the old folks, that maybe passed away or whatever. But so they have all kinds of stuff up there that you can get from time to time. And I came up with this Swift spotting scope. These were used for military use at army ranges, I believe. So back in the day, these were considered very high quality scopes, and it is. This thing is awesome. But I got it complete with the covers and the box and all that stuff, with a very nice German-made all-metal full-size tripod for it. I paid 15 bucks for it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But at any rate, guys, here's where we're at. I got my target set up at 100 yards. I think I'm going to set up my chronograph and see if we can't get some chrony readings. I think I'm going to run some GP11 out of this thing first, get some chronograph readings, and then I think I have one or maybe two different kinds of hand loads for it. So let me get finished getting set up, and we will do some shooting. All right, guys, we are gonna proceed to doing a little shooting here with the Steyr. Got my chronograph set up. I hope it all picks up what the heck is going on, but I'm going to put some GP11 in this first. And you see these later production ones, they don't have the wax ring around the neck. So, and I think I am going to just load them into the mag. Actually, this rifle was designed to shoot GP11 ammunition, as it states on the label on the magazine. And so I think I'll put 5 in it. And of course this rifle's cool because right there's a first catch on the magazine. If you leave it there, it won't pick up the round. But if you click it all the way in, it'll pick up a round. So let's take a shot here, see where this thing goes. I think I'm going to, for the starters here, I think I'm just going to go shoot right at the, I'm going to take my glasses off. They're getting steamed up. It's hot, getting hot out here already. I'm going to go right at the center. This rifle, I believe, should be pretty well zeroed still, because I don't think I've done anything with it since I shot it last. It's been a while though. So let's see where she goes. That's even that GP11 stuff. It's pretty stout. Let's see if we got a reading. 2491. 2491. Let's see if I can tell where that went. Looks like that first round is inch and 3/4 high and about 3/4 inch left. So cold, clean barrel. So let's try it again. Let's get another reading on. You know what I'm going to do? Because I got my sweaty cheek going on and all that. I think I'm going to cover the buttstock. See, 2531. All right, that guy is same windage. That last shot was maybe 1/2 inch high of my first shot. I'm gonna move the turrets a little bit, and I am going to move it. I need it to go right, so I'm going to give it 3 clicks to the right, and I am going to move it down 6 clicks. So let's see where that goes. Let's see, 25-23. I think I beat a spot right there, guys. That is in the tiny little bullseye. try, see if we can put another one there. $25.25. That would appear to be your basic bullseye again right there. Pretty nice. All right, let's see if we can finish this 5-shot deal. See if I can get 3. Third one in the bullseye there. This thing has a great trigger. $25.68. That's pretty snappy right there, guys. That's my two fouling rounds to get it back on, get it where it belongs. Made a one-side adjustment, elevation and windage, and it's in the bowl. So let's take 5 more. Finish off this box of GP11, and then I maybe try to run some hand loads through it. That boy's going right at it, isn't he? They're chemtrailing the shit out of us today, guys. Look at that one. Unbelievable. Huh. Yep, most people are just completely ignorant, aware of any of that stuff. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to know about it. Most Americans are still asleep at the wheel, though. Yep. $25.82. Right in there too. It kind of getting a little hard to tell. They're all getting a little bit starting to go through, make the same mess. Take a look. $25.70. To look at the video, kind of getting hard to tell where they're going through down there. $25.66. Kind of going through the same mess down there, but I am going to bring it back 1 click to the left. It looks like it's showing a little bit of a bias to the right now. $25.99. Alright guys, I'll have to watch the video because it's getting hard to tell which ones are which there. I think that's 10. $25.95. Well, there you go. There's my first 2. Had this one. I don't know where that one came from. That got away from me, but got them all in there. There's like should be 7 rounds right there.